Testing. Oop, hang on. Yep. That all looks good. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Europe. It is the morning after Eurovision, and so some of us are a bit tired at the moment. Welcome to everybody who's joining us. Our moderators are on their way. We're on the way. Honestly, we're barely half awake at the moment. Alistair is putting together some coffee. And I made banana bread last night, but I have no idea whether or not it actually cooked all the way through, because banana bread is being very, very difficult with me right now. So I am just improvising a little bit while we get everything kind of up and running. Good morning. The sound of me eating toast. We're just watching the title screen. I'm letting it run. I have a theory. I wonder what happens if after you've hit the first plot event of the game, if you let it sit for 22 minutes, if it resets. I'm curious. I don't know how long it's been sitting now, but quite a while given the state of the S. So, we're just hanging out for a little bit. While I wait for people to realize we are live, which is nice. I don't think the go live notification's gone off yet, which is quite annoying. Let's see. No. Doesn't look like it's gone live yet. That's okay. We'll give it some time. Hey, oh, these wilds are so outer. Very outer. Such wilds. Hi, Ocean. Good morning. Yeah, good morning for us, anyway. Hey, Corbin. Okay, I'm glad the notification's gone out now. We are, like many people, we are taking our time this morning after Eurovision was on last night. Do you need hands? Okay. Yeah, I need a new banana bread recipe. I really do. I just don't trust this one anymore.
I'm up, but I'm not happy about it. That's a mood.
It's let me down too many times. I need new banana bread recipes. Gonna put up. You were already powered up. There you go.
On the contrary,
I'm waiting to see if it resets.
On the contrary, Commander, you have failed me for the last time. So that's banana bread. Silence.
Mm-hmm. Good morning. So the little dot around the O and outer has definitely moved. It used to be up top, now it's down bottom.
You think the logo's going to reset 22 minutes in, don't you?
I'm really curious if it does. Awake, but at what cost? One of my friends streamed Eurovision, and Emma let us each have one of her votes because she's in the UK and we're all in the US.
This was one of the best possible ones to watch.
It was not at all what we were expecting. That was for dang sure. My experience of Eurovision has been, what the hell is this? / oh look, nobody gives us any points.
Does everyone still hate us? Yeah, cool.
Yeah, everyone still hates us. Okay, great, cool.
France were fucking up to something, Rook. That was a summoning ritual.
Yeah, yes, and also, France and Germany both gave the UK 12 points? I don't think that's ever happened. Or I certainly can't remember the last time that's ever happened.
If Ireland had given us 12 points, sincerely, I was going to run to the nearest banknote to see who was on it, because that...
Yeah. Didn't they give us 10 or 8? It's like, okay, we like you, but you're still like England. So.
Or as I like to call it, 8, because fuck you.
Yes. Bretons were definitely doing a spell. Many of those Eurovision performances were spells. Traditionally, there are a lot of spells cast at Eurovision. I agree. Say again?
Ukraine won. And deservedly so. Not just because of, the whole Relentless Horror thing, but because it was a really fun song.
It was good.
If you watch no other song from last night, watch Moldova.
God bless you, Moldova.
No. Moldova, and were the wolves Norway or
Norway?
Yeah, Moldova.
Feed that wolf a banana so it doesn't eat your grandma.
And Subwoofer.
Subwoofer? Who is that?
They would give that wolf a banana, or as I like to call it, Eurovision, the only night in the world where a pair of sartorially elegant yellow wolves wearing shades talking about the importance of potassium levels can be a valid contender.
Mom, I want Daft Punk. We have Daft Punk at home. Daft Punk at home
also,
is Norway.
Some producer decided that the best possible spot to do the continuity announcements from was right next to the Wolf Green Room, and they did not disappoint.
Which was hilarious. Wendy, how amazing! Oh, that sounds really, really fun.
Oh, good job.
Yes.
Nothing but love for the Bailey.
Wendy, we came second.
Second, Wendy.
Second, Wendy.
Second.
The UK placed second. Graham Norton was in conniptions. He was like, somewhere at the BBC, they're getting very nervous.
There were people on our timeline talking about. So I have friends who are senior at the BBC, and their bosses have texted them going, "Oh shit, oh fuck, oh god, no.
Wouldn't that have been hilarious? So, good morning, everybody. Most of Europe is a little bit taking its time this morning because we were all up partying very, very late. Yes, we said that if Ireland had given us 12 points, we would have just run to check the banknotes to make sure we hadn't slid into an alternate dimension. So yes, most of Europe was up enjoying Eurovision late last night. Eurovision's fascinating. It's its own thing. We could have our own discussion. You've been on convention panels about it.
Yes, I have. Scattermoon and Richmond Bridge on Twitter are your two go-tos for actual Eurovision cultural analysis because they know this inside and out.
There are so many cool things that happen during Eurovision that aren't Eurovision. For example, lots of artists will draw each of the acts, which I love. There's one person I follow who just does a musical analysis of what keys are the songs in, what changes they are, what tempos they are.
First time in a decade where a single song had a key change. That is an absolutely valid win for the night, FRX. That's, find the fun where the fun is, That sounds great.
This is just a good for me to finish my piece of toast.
That's fine. So yeah, that was a good chunk of yesterday. We also purged some bookshelves.
It was time.
I watched a really, really good documentary about the genesis of the Rock Against Racism movement in the UK, which felt like both a historical document and a blueprint.
Yeah, and like nothing had changed in 50 years. We had a very relaxing day. It was good. We made food and watched Eurovision and set up our new hardware. And today I get to play with it with the new software. So,
Margaret has a new keyboard.
So I have a new keyboard and mouse and mouse pad. And more importantly, we have new headsets, new streaming headsets. Not for the PS5, but for
the return of Marguerite in a box.
Yeah, so we're going to try and work on the whole 2-camera setups again, which should be fun. But first, now, if I remember correctly, we went to and we finished just about everything we thought we could get at the Water Planet. There doesn't seem to be a way into the statue workshop yet. It's pink. I have a pink keyboard with a pink ergonomic mouse and a pink desk pad because they didn't have it all in purple. They had the desk pad in purple, but the keyboard and mouse only came in pink, so I bought pink. Why not? Marguerite is hoping to return to being in the box, Eldritch. Yes, that is the goal. We're trying to get 2-camera setups back up and working now that we have decent broadband to support it.
I thought there was still stuff to do on the Water Planet.
What was there to do on the water
You hadn't
planet?
made it across to the statue garden for one, had you?
Well, we haven't been able to get into the statue workshop. No, I don't think there's a way in because the door's broken. Oh, we were going to try going in through the water. That's
there
right.
You go.
That's right. No problem, Ocean. This is a good time to do your nails. I'm eating banana bread that has a couple of spots that didn't cook. I need a new banana bread recipe.
I guess the middle's kind of a cave-in situation.
It's that or it's that loaf pan is just poorly shaped. I'm not sure. I might need to just buy a new loaf pan and experiment with more bananas. What can I say?
I mean, that sounds awful.
I can
Why
make
would you
zucchini
do
bread.
that, you monster?
I know, I'm a monster. How dare I make... Oh, look! Hold on, I want to wait. Because the little thing orbiting the O in outer is just about to hit the U. And I want to see what happens. What are you doing? We're watching the title screen, because it's cool. I'm sorry, Corvette. I made banana bread last night.
Oh, we saw Doctor Strange as well. That's the other thing that happened.
That's right.
That is a fun time. Benedict Wong is great. Elizabeth Olsen owns the movie, and frequently Benedict Cumberbatch is on screen.
It should have been a Wanda movie. I'm still annoyed that it's still framed as Strange as the one who's main character, but whatever. I don't like chocolate chips in my banana bread. That combination does not do it for me.
Pumpkin
And most
cranberry
places
bread
where you
just-
buy banana bread have chocolate chips in it. It's kind of like, meh.
Pumpkin cranberry bread does sound like a really good.
Isn't it just a marvelous mess from start to finish? Yes.
There is this. This is not remotely plot spoilery, but there is a moment where two characters fight using music, and it might be my favorite action.
It is the most Sam
Any
Raimi
Marvel movie.
superhero movie I have ever seen. And if you didn't know it was a Sam Raimi movie, there's a Bruce Campbell cameo. There are weird skeletons. There are books that look like they're made out of flesh. It's a Sam Raimi movie.
I contend you can always tell. You can always tell when Sam Raimi is doing a job which he isn't really that engaged with, and a job where he's having some fun. And the best possible example of this I can think of from kind of recent examples is Drag Me to Hell, which is a movie which in terms of representation has aged hilariously badly because the whole thing is an actual evil gypsy story. Evil Romney story, pardon me. But just as a live action horror cartoon, it is so much fucking fun. Oh my god. And arguably
That thing's just stuck there. Is it going to start coming back? Is it going to go up through the middle?
I don't know.
I'm
And
invested now.
arguably, he throws the camera around on Multiverse of Madness more. It is possibly the least well-behaved he's been since the Evil Dead movies,
Yeah.
and I'm here for it.
It had wonderful cameos, which is exactly what I was hoping for in one regard, and I was surprised by like 3 others, which was, I don't want to spoil them, but that was wonderful.
It also, it kind of throws into sharp relief my growing theory about Phase 4, which is that Phase 4 is about trauma, or about consequence. Because every
The stars are going out.
yeah, they are. Every Phase 4 film or TV show, there will be gameplay. We were just experimenting to see whether the 22-minute time loop on this game is actually reflected in its title screen, and it's starting to look like
I
it
know. Benedict Cumberbatch totally needs it. I want to give it one more rotation because I want to see why all the stars are going out.
is. This ties into my theory that the universe is ending.
Yeah, I'm curious if it's actually going to do the reset because I think we're
coming up
getting
on
close
22
to the
minutes.
22 minutes. And see, now you can see that a couple of those stars are just little dots around Outer Wilds, the title logo
Yeah, 'cause
itself.
it looks like all the stars have now gone out.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to give it just another moment. Oh, Jolan, we've already been playing for several weeks now, so we've definitely already met the statue.
What we were experimenting with was whether or not the gameplay loop is reflected in the credits.
Yeah. Yeah, we're trying to see if the title screen is going to reflect the fact that we've now met the statue and the resets happen. We'll see. It may not. It may just get to a point and then it doesn't reset at all. But we'll see. We'll give it one more rotation of the spaceship, I think. Or, you know, if we'll see some sort of change effect, like if we'll see the light, or if we hear that sound. But we'll see. Anyway, yeah, it was... Wong needs its own trilogy, absolutely, for sure. You were saying?
I wasn't saying very much, other than just to say the other thing, which is definitely worth saying out loud slightly more than we do. Our Sunday morning stream isn't especially rigidly scheduled. We will normally have about
focused. This is very chill.
We'll normally have about 20 minutes of just hanging out and chatting on the front. And then we'll get into the gameplay. What do you mean by self-challenges, Jalen?
Yeah, what are self-challenges? Pagan, awful horror movie titles based on awful horror movie titles. Yeah, Pagan Exorcist would be. I don't know if anything's changing. The stars are actually all gone now. We're almost there. We're about halfway through. We're just gonna finish this rotation. Oh! Is that my screen glare? Or like an entire loop without the ship, or gathering all the spaceships into one spot?
Oh, that's an interesting idea.
Gathering all the spaceships into one spot. We haven't been able to get into any of the other spaceships yet. Oh.
Excuse me, I think the research department has just logged on.
So no, we are very, very casual players. We've definitely succeeded in dying quite quickly. It took me quite a while to figure out the whole orbit, then autopilot thing. So we crashed a couple of times, or ran into the sun a couple of times. But right now we are exploring Giant's Deep, and we're going to try and find if there's an aquatic way into the statue workshop, because we've taken the gravity path, and the front door is busted. No, okay, so the spaceships come around again. I don't think there's going to be anything more. But it's very cool to have seen all the stars go out. We would have chainsaws and topless women in a wicker. Yeah, it sounds like something Raimi would do. It sounds like, what were those horrible vampire movies in Mexico? With Selena Hayek.
Oh, From Dusk Till Dawn.
From Dusk Till Dawn, yeah. Alrighty.
As Greg Proops calls them, From Dusk Till Dawn.
From Ducks?
From Dusk Till Dawn, yes.
Okay, very well. Alright, shall we start?
Let's give it a shot.
There we go. Gathering all the spaceships into one spot. I'm feeling...
That's intriguing, isn't it?
I'm feeling challenged now, because we found other people's spaceships.
Found the spaceships of every other planet we visited.
Yeah, but none of them have the magical purple teleporty field.
From Dusk Till Dove.
We had a game of movie crossovers that should never happen.
How is Steve, Wendy? Is he well?
The best Pride and Predator would be a good one. Alright. Let's resume. Here we go. A little bit of tinnitus. Good timing. Thanks for that.
I'm so happy. Steve
What?
Cooper, who is a mutual friend of Wendy and I, is possibly one of the most profoundly lovely humans on Earth. This is also the man who gave the world the belief that all stories should end in what he refers to as resolution.
Where's the blue thing?
It's not there this cycle. Which is
No,
where...
it's always there. Just
It's not always there. It's just usually there.
maybe it's fired off
Yeah.
directly behind us. Alrighty.
Resolution being when a story is resolved by the two main characters fighting to the death on a bridge that's possibly on fire.
Oh, I can't talk about that yet, but yeah, okay. Marguerite's favorite episode of Star Trek is Celestial Navigation. Okay, we'll go from there. Alright, so we're gonna... Okay, let's see if we have any new facts. Facts are important. Do we have any...
Still have two whole-ass empty planets all up in that map.
I know! Well, this moon is a bit on fire. We haven't
Three if you count
succeeded.
Dark Bramble. Also, I'm sure...
I don't know why it is that the Ash twin didn't list as being landed on. That's weird.
Or...
Yeah. Yeah, we haven't been able to land. I tried, and we just went right through it. Nah. I want to land on the orbital probe cannon. We haven't been to Dark Bramble. We've been to the White Hole many, many times. We haven't landed on the Interloper. Sometimes our moon's on fire. Yes. This moon is on fire! Anyways.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, it was Eurovision last night. What do you expect? Alright. So, see, we haven't found the quantum signal on Giant Steep, and I want to try and get into the statue workshop. What?
It's possible to land on the quantum moon.
How do you know?
Because I just checked to see if it was possible. And I inadvertently discovered how.
Okay, well, you can't tell me. So now you must live with your horrible knowledge, knowing that you can't share it with me. I have very bad theories that they involve throwing myself out of a spaceship. So let's not. All right, we did the construction yard. We did Gabbro's Island. We've been through the on the construction yard, saw something sink beneath the underwater current, which they previously thought was impossible. Okay, so we're going to start with the statue workshop, and then I'm going to try and land on...
Because didn't you get a... Sorry, finish your thought.
Go ahead.
Didn't you get a clue about how to turn off the ocean current?
Yeah, we have one of those see the other place things, and it was on Brittle Hollow at the Southern Observatory. So that's why we were thinking about going back to the Southern Observatory. But then we took the gravity route down from the other side of the statue workshop, and then we found that note from the kids talking about taking the secret way. And we thought it might be underwater, so we were going to go explore that.
Okay.
Alistair, stop looking things up immediately. I'm crushed under the weight of the thing I know that I'm desperate for Marguerite to discover. Okay. Well, Wendy, you and Alistair can DM each other. There you go. Okay, fine. So, and we haven't found whatever the quantum signal is, so we need to at least go back to Giant Steep and do a quantum scan. So, we're going back to quantum scan. Alright, we're going back. Okay, I turned on my light because I'm a good astronaut. And because Naomi thought I would, walk out into space without a spacesuit at least once, and I haven't yet, so I'm very proud of myself.
You're justifiably very proud of that.
Statue Island is over here. You may engage the autopilot, please. Biddy-biddy-biddy-boo. Alright, there's the Statue Island. We're coming up. Retros, anytime now? There we go. Alright. I wanted to match velocity. I might crash on this thing. We're going to the space station. Alright. Come on, get closer. See, look. Whatever that thing is, it wants us to land on it. That's the way in. No! Oh, shoot. Well, the gravity of the planet decided we were going here instead. Fine. Fine.
Bloosh.
Bloosh. Landing in water is safe. I don't mind. And that's the current thing. I can't get through.
And that's whatever's at the center of the planet.
Yeah, that frightens me. Alright, don't go by the storms. Where is our... There's Statue Island. Statue Island appears to be on the other side of the planet currently. Alright. Going towards Statue Island. Going towards Statue Island. Hoping we don't run into a storm that throws me up into the atmosphere. Alright, avoiding the storms. But we need to get down underneath Statue Island anyway, so. Alright, here we are, down underneath Statue Island. Good. Looking for a way into the workshop. Ooh.
Right. Yeah, yes! Yes, Pinky.
Alright.
And you land. Yes, you can.
Painfully. But we're walking away from it. Well done, Wendy. Excellent thought. All right. Here we are. Loosh. We are now inside the workshop. Excellent. Excellent. Let's explore.
On voyage to Statue Island.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That was pretty much just for me. I mean, you know, I'm glad you were all here for it, but still.
There's a storm shelter. Excellent, excellent.
Is that an interaction with? Oh, that's a fucking statue, my dude.